These are the days I live for. I have the opportunity to fish prime time for salmon in a country far away, in a river I grew up hearing stories from before I even became a salmon angler. Welcome to River Blanda. Out of all fishing days in 2025, this is the one I would least want to trade away. Together with my guide colleague and friend David Lambert, we made memories for life. July 5th of season 2025. It's good, and this is my first proper day of salmon fishing this year. I've mostly been focusing on brown trout so far, but I'm excited to get started in fishing. Looks beautiful. We have a bit of cloud cover. It's a pretty warm day. Just put on a sun ray and we'll see how things will go. Ooh, there was a trout rising here, I think, right here. It looked like 45, 50. It must have. It was so smooth on the tail, just could have been a grills, but right in here. Could have been a grills, wondering why the hell there is a line going over him. So we're getting down to the prime spot of this place now. David did a little warm up. Fishing one pool above here, and now I'm doing the first run through on the main spot, casting quite 90 degrees across and fishing a plastic tube sunray and floating in an intermediate tip, just checking the fly every now and then, and slowly making my way down to where there's the submerged rock here in the middle. That's where it's the most likely for something to happen. After this, David is gonna go with a slightly more weighted fly probably, and just work it through there. It's maybe a place we fish for about 2.5 hours here, trying different colors and sizes and depths and speeds, see if something will come up and eat it. So far it's a bit of slow drift. I don't want to retrieve anything. Drift is enough, but I'm steering the rod tip a little bit into the bank so I have good tension on the line and a good swing on the fly. Now David is beginning to cast above me as well. Yep. David! No! Fucking hell! I had it on for a little while. Oh, that got me shaking. Got to let the energy out. Damn it. Damn it. Had a salmon on there for 5 seconds or so. And then on the other side, I saw fish moving. So they are coming up here now. David, did you have a good pull, or? Did you have a good take there?
Yeah, just a real nice, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, mine felt, maybe I had it on for 5 seconds or so. It felt very light. Yeah. It didn't do much, but you never know. It can just turn around and then be super heavy.
The fish I had the other day with Ahmed, I hooked it and I just was stripping in line until it was here.
Yeah.
As soon as I lifted into it, it was there, and then just upstream. It wasn't until it was here I could really even bend the rod on it.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Maybe try a small Francis, go through again.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm rushing. Easy now. There is still time before I can get into the water even. One of these small hexagon Francis. Give it a go. Hej son! Vad gör ni? Va? Vad gör ni här? Va? Hej! Vad gör ni här? Hej, 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 hej! Yep. David has a fish on. David has a fish on. Nice, David. Yeah.
Place the net in here is kind of on the sand, so I'll try and get him up there.
Okay. Have you seen it?
No, not yet.
No. Let's get here. Yep.
The biggest one in the world, and it's a salmon.
Yeah. It's not 52 centimeter either.
No.
Oh, it's pretty decent tail. $70? It's ripping now. Do we keep, should I go up there or do you go first or?
Yeah, I'll try and...
Right. It's fat as hell. Yeah, it's pretty calm. Should I go further down or good here? Yeah. Question is what the salmon wants to do.
There is always that.
Almost. It's fast as hell. I mean, all the X-Fly came out. It looked way smaller when the first time I came up.
It looked like a grill. That's not a grill. Nice one, cheers. Man.
Awesome job. Look at that. How big is this? Closer? Like 90 plus? Or meter? No.
Looks kind of similar to the ones. Oh, has he done that?
Pop through?
Shouldn't have done with treble in the front. It might be around this mandible. Don't want to fuck that up. Yeah, there we go. Sweet.
Oh, look at what fly did you use?
That's poor fish. This fly is.
Mm-hmm.
To turn up some more of these.
That's beautiful fish.
So there's nothing like this. I fucking love them. They're the most beautiful fish.
Yep. Should we measure it or no?
I suppose I should actually. 79.
Oh yeah, 79.
Thank you. Don't know what else to say. What it's all about.
Yeah, what's all
One of the
about.
good days.
Yeah. With camera shade time.
How the system works at this beat is that it's 4 rods sharing the stretch, 2 at one side and 2 at the other, and in the middle of the day it is a split. Now it was time for me and David to head over to the opposite side, and we quickly realized that it's a different story here. The wind is in your face. The only thing you can do is try to adapt.
For me, that comes from Sweden. To see this river as it is now, it makes my hair stand on my arms. It's such an incredible moment to fish this place, such a nice pool, and there is salmon here. It's a good run of salmon. Compared to old days, it's not the same, but it's still a great river. And I hope this video will hold and justify in the future as well that in 5 years and in 10 years it's gonna be good salmon fishing here, like we have today, or better. That would be great, but we just don't know. But we live on the hope and we keep casting out there. Okay, I'm into my second round here on this side after lunch. Getting into the groove now. I put on a weighted fly. Gives a little bit more kick because we have the wind in our face here. It's a bit tricky. And also the glare. I haven't fished here before, so it's hard to see the line in the water. The first run through was quite frustrating to me because of that. I didn't get the leader straight when casting, and I couldn't see the line, how it behaved in the water. Felt like I had no tension in the line at all. But now it goes a lot better. feel there is hope. We had a couple of fish showing right in the middle channel, sort of where I fish, doing a conehead sunray shadow now. The one I had the fish taking earlier.
Yep. That was a good take. Ooh. Oh, it's ripping down. Hope it stays in the pool. Coming up again. Oh, shaking. That's epic. I'm just soaking it all in, starting to lose the hope. But it was just such a solid take. Yeah. Gaining a few meters and then it going down again. Gaining a few meters and then just goes down again. He likes his home down there, and then he just I'm trying to pull him out of there, but then he just goes back. I don't see the point of going into the shore yet. Oh yeah? Yeah, this is definitely hang up in something. Yeah, it's loose. It was in some weed there. Maybe the line was in it the whole time. That was why it didn't, just going back and forth. Yeah, just pulled out the net. Oh, it's coming in closer now. It's right here with the weed in his face.
Yes!
Should have had him first time there. It's because I was trying to film it.
Yeah, it's fine. Anything for the excitement, right? Oh, look at that bar of chrome. Oh.
Fresh as a daisy.
Yeah, fresh as a daisy. It's the most chrome salmon I've ever caught. With it being just... Oh. Just so close to the ocean here.
Pretty sure that was in the sea when you had breakfast this morning.
I think so too. Let's come down low, yeah. Here we go. What a solid unit, huh? Super. All right. Amazing Blanda salmon. But I thought hope was getting over. We had so much fish jumping this morning, incredible, and then it just went quiet. It's been quiet for like an hour, and then this fish I'm shaking so much just came and took my sunray. It's the conehead sunray, the same as I had the take on earlier today. Oh. Okay, we measured it against the rod, and it's time to let it go. Saying goodbye to this amazing creature. It's like always, you just want to hold on to it. It's like, stay here with me.
Let them go. I know what you mean.
But I have so much respect for them. I mean, how many people can do this? Have fantastic fishing for Atlantic salmon in 2025. It's like
Exactly. In 2025, not many, and it's everyone is it's something special.
That's why we do this. Why we live out here in the damn northern Iceland. Family think we're crazy, but yeah, those moments that these are the ones we're chasing, and I'm so glad I could do it with you, David. It was awesome. I still feel like I have a lot of learning to do when it comes to salmon fishing, where if you compare to David, who has been traveling the world for fishing himself and for guiding for salmon, he just met so many more people that are living their life around salmon fishing compared to what I have. So it's just the day to day I've been picking up so much knowledge and things I will implement into my own fishing. It's been very valuable.
Because of how much I've learned from David when it comes to salmon fishing, I asked him if he could consider being interviewed. We know each other well, but he's never been seen before on the channel. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to get to know David and learn these fishing tips that I learned from him. So this interview will be the remaining part of this video. Hope you enjoy it.
My name's David Lambert. I live in Brighton, on the south coast of England, and I'm very lucky that I get to spend a large portion of my life working as a salmon fishing guide. Currently I work down in southern Chile for Alex and Nico Trishino, which is a big honour for me. I'm very happy and lucky to have that job. And also now working for my good friend Christian at Fish Partner, which again is it's an absolute honour. It's a great team of guys. You know, a brilliant company all round. There's nothing to like about it. I've been very lucky in my life that I've had the opportunity to go to a lot of places and fish for perhaps more than my fair share of fish. But there's nothing that compares with a fresh silver salmon. You know, I think the only fish I can think of that can compete with them for just the awe and beauty of that fish is perhaps a marlin. They're just magical. And obviously, sadly, in the world we live in today with them getting rarer, I think it just magnifies that. Every salmon I see, I wonder if it's going to be the last salmon I see, sadly. Hopefully not. Hopefully I will see a few more. But yeah, we're having less and less all the time, and the day they're gone, it's going to be a tragedy. And sadly, very few people even realise that. You know, if you're not a fisherman and you're not in the fishing world and you think salmon comes from a supermarket, you've got no idea what we're about to lose, potentially. Yeah, but no, like you think about their life, what they go through, obviously like born in a river and then migrating to the North Atlantic, spending months and months in the dark, feeding hard, thriving, and then making their way back to the river they were born in to repeat the process, and some fish doing it 2 or 3 times. It's pretty impressive creature.
So just for fishing yourself and for guiding, what places have you been to?
I did a little bit of deckhand work in Ascension Island. That was a few years ago now. But then fly fishing wise, I was very lucky to have a job at the Riviera Kanga in Russia. That was a dream job that I thought I'd have for many, many years. I don't think I really need to offer an explanation for why that's not a viable option anymore. Then I came to work for you in Sweden, which, again, I mean, the Baltic salmon, I think they've got it worse than the Atlantic salmon in many ways, I think. The job there was great, the location, the people, Per, Grim. You couldn't ask to work with a nicer set of guys. Simon as well. Sorry, Simon, forgot you. If there were more fish there, I would probably still be there. And then again, very lucky to have worked in southern Chile, fishing for the big king salmon down in Patagonia. That's an awesome place where, to be able to gain experience catching 30, 40, 50 plus pound fish, that's rare. And catching fresh fish on the fly, that's a pretty unique, rare thing to do. And then, now luckily, I was lucky to guide Christian in Chile, which led to me being able to get the job here for Fish Partner. Being English, I'm not actually that employable anymore since the whole Brexit saga. I don't blame any European fishing company for prioritising European staff. It's far much easier for them. I was just very lucky that I had a certain amount of experience and was friends with the owner of the company, and he was prepared to make the effort to bring me here. So thank you, Christian.
Awesome. During the day today, you hooked up into a salmon?
Yep.
No, actually, the first thing that happened was that I had a take.
Yes.
You saw it from upstream there. What was the thing that came through your mind when you...
Well, I don't know if I saw you hook it, but I saw you I'm sure you shouted as you hooked it, and I looked round and the fish was on. I know.
I had it on for 2, 3, 4 seconds or something. It always feels
I
longer.
think longer than that. I think you had it on for about 10, maybe 15 seconds. It was long enough for me to start winding in and getting out the water. And obviously you're a very experienced angler yourself. I didn't see you do anything wrong with that fish, and it just fell off. And all the salmon fishing I've done, I've seen a hell of a lot of fish lost that I can only put down to people using mono running lines. I know a lot of people use them and are a fan of them. I will use them on occasion if you want to get, exceptionally long distance. But overall, I just think there's too much stretch in the system. I saw a lot of fish in your Kanga. Guys, I'm guiding them, I'm sat in a boat, I've watched them hook the fish. They've done nothing wrong, everything's good. The tackle's good, the hook's sharp, they didn't lift too early. They play the fish for a bit and it just falls off. Same again with the king salmon, which have got an even sort of harder, bonier mouth. And I just think there is too much stretch in that line, and it has got a far higher failure rate than when you're using like a no stretch braided core, like a traditional fly line, running line. It's something I really believe in. Some mono running lines are better than others. The worst ones are the flat ones. I think they're again, you pull out 10 meters of it and feel how much stretch is in that. Yeah, I'd much rather just have, direct contact with the fish.
Yeah.
I really, really like Maxima as a leader material, because if you've got zero stretch in your shooting head and your running line, you need a bit somewhere. Like 12, 15, 20 foot of Maxima, it's just got that perfect little bit of give in it, so you've got some shock absorption in the system. But yeah, no, for me, mono running lines are an absolute last resort, and I think 90% of the time you can live quite happily without them.
Yeah, very interesting. Something I will take after, absolutely. It's meaningful wisdom there.
Yeah, it's you spend a lot of time watching people fish, as you have, and you see these little things that other people perhaps don't consistently happening over a period of time. And yeah, I would say I would definitely have landed more salmon for people if I'd never had a mono running line, on the boat or whatever. So yeah.
But being a salmon angler, it can feel hopeless sometimes.
It can feel very hopeless sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
Do you have any mantra or something you tell to your guests that to keep morality up and keep trying?
Well, it only ever takes one cast to catch a salmon. That's always something to have in your mind.
Yeah. Nej, längre ner.
Did he go a bit deep?
Yeah.
I think most of the salmon anglers I meet don't need any encouragement. No. They know the score. They've caught salmon before. They know how special they are. They know, it doesn't matter how much money you pay and where you go in the world. If the weather's rubbish, the weather's rubbish. If it's raining, the river's flooded. It's choosing dates for a fishing holiday is just pin the tail on the donkey, really, especially with salmon. What I do find very sad is that when I see young fly fishermen who perhaps would like to get into salmon fishing, and they might not have the budget to go to some of the better places, and to find cheap salmon fishing now where you can actually catch some fish is a very, very, very hard thing to do. I'm very lucky that I've got the Hampshire Avon near me, it's far from a prolific river, but we do still get a few good fish. But yeah, for a young fly fisherman going through the progression in the sport that we went through, I sometimes think is salmon even a viable option for them anymore? And that's sad. You know?
Yeah, and it's hard as a beginner to fish in a river where there's few salmon, because the things you learn by doing it, and you learn by interacting with salmon, is either that you fish the fly in front of them and they take or not take, then you learn something. But if you seldom see them, it's so hard to learn it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you only ever learn by experience, and if you need experience of hooking, fighting, landing, losing salmon to learn from, when the bites are few and far between, it's very hard.
Yeah. You have some from your time in Russia. Do you have any experience from there that's some advice for salmon fishing? How to get them to bite?
Just try everything, but stick with the stuff that works. I'm a big believer that you can possibly get through your entire salmon fishing life with 5 flies. You've got a Sunray, a Francis, a Cascade, a couple of whatever your favourite colour of fly is, because we all have our own little ideas and they do work. You really don't need to overcomplicate it. Just have different sizes of those flies. Size, I think, is far more important than anything. And fish with confidence as well. That's obviously easy to say. But whenever I'm with a client and we're choosing a fly to start the day, I'll always say to a client, I might give them a selection, but out of that selection, choose the fly you believe in. Choose the fly that you think you are going to catch a fish on, and then you'll fish it confidently. And that's a big step in the right direction. You've got to believe in what you're doing. Tips wise, don't strike too soon. That's very frustrating when you've been guiding someone for a couple of days and they get a take and instantly strike. Again, it's a built-in reflex reaction for a lot of fishermen, so I do understand, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating. Probably about it, really, I think. Yeah, just if you're fighting a fish, just keep the pressure on him, stay calm, relax. If he swims away, let him go, you can always bring him back. Yeah.
As the sun is setting, we have come to an end of this amazing day. We all 4 in this beat today caught salmon, so it's super, 1 each. It's perfect. That moment when I netted the fish for David and I was in contact with the first salmon of this year, I was shaking. I was so impressed by this fish. I thought it was like a meter long. It was just under 80, and it just looked so amazing. How in this river they are so fat, wide, so they're incredible. That's what I take with me after being a year since I last saw a salmon in real life like this, that they're so unique. There's something special with the salmon.